breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alert.
Houston's mayor just screwed stranded citizens with what he's doing for illegals instead. With the Texas Gulf Coast in crisis, we're beginning to see what the leaders of Texas are made of. In the days leading up to Hurricane Harvey's landfall, the state of Texas and Houston specifically prepared for the coming turmoil by stocking up on essentials, and in some cases just getting out of Dodge. FEMA, the American Red Cross, and the National Guard also got into position to do rescues, should it come down to it. Ideally, of course, those in the direct path of the storm could avoid a desperate situation by removing themselves from the danger zone and getting out. This was the route taken by Houstonians when Hurricane Rita was imminent in September of 2005. That evacuation effort left thousands stranded on overcrowded roadways as the entire city's population made a play to get themselves and their families north. In order to avoid that, Texas Governor Greg Abbott made mention of the fact that those in evacuation zones shouldn't waste any time following orders. Houston's mayor had other instructions. Via the Gateway Pundit. On August 24, Texas Governor Greg Abbott warned Texas citizens in the path of Hurricane Harvey to heed warnings from local officials and adhere to all evacuation orders. Governor Greg Abbott, urging Texans in the pathway of Harvey to heed warnings from local officials and adhere to all evacuation orders. It's worth pointing out that these comments weren't an order to evacuate. They were an order to comply with all local officials. Many times in situations like this, people hear the warnings, but they look up at the sky and say, "Hey, it doesn't look that bad, I think might risk it." Then when the terror of hurricane force winds blow in the windows of the double wide, they get panicked and end up joining the evacuation all at once, and the system breaks down. TGP, but Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner had a different idea. The Houston mayor told citizens to think twice before trying to leave Houston before Hurricane Harvey hit. Now Houston is flooded, the city is expecting more rain, looters are ransacking stores, and people are dying. And it's only going to get worse. On top of that, Mayor Turner is refusing to take the governor's calls. Not only does Mayor Turner not encourage the citizens under his care to seek safety, he's promised an extra layer of protection for illegals, and no doubt expense for taxpayers, should law enforcement discover illegals in need of help. Apparently, while the majority of his city is underwater, while other states and even other countries are sending help to the citizens, he's worried about the illegals who reside there. If illegal aliens have proved anything, it's that they're willing to do just about anything to benefit their own hide, regardless of the laws. Newsmax reported. The mayor of Houston said Monday residents of his city, regardless of their citizenship or immigration status, should not be afraid to ask for help amid heavy flooding, and if illegal aliens are arrested after they are discovered in the storm, he will serve as their lawyer. "I and others will be the first ones to stand up with you," said Mayor Sylvester Turner, a Democrat, according to The Hill. "If you need help and someone comes and they require help, and then for some reason, somebody tries to deport them, I will represent them myself, okay?" Turner said the emergency services in his city do not discriminate against anyone. "If you are in a stressful situation, I don't care who you are, I don't care what your religion is, I don't care what your language is, you come and take advantage of every service that we have," Turner said. "If you're in a stressful situation and you need help, you call us for help. We want you to call. There is absolutely no reason why anyone should not call, okay?" Houston and its surrounding area is experiencing massive flooding days after Hurricane Harvey made landfall near Corpus Christi, Texas Friday night. The storm is lingering and more than 30 inches of rain have fallen, which has resulted in thousands of people being stranded in the rising flood waters. No one wants there to be any more loss of life because of this hurricane, and no matter their ethnicity or background. We pray everyone in the Gulf Coast region makes it out with as little harm as possible. However, this was an incredibly terrible time for the mayor to be making a political play. There's almost zero chance that the National Guard is checking IDs and walking away from families that are in danger and don't have the proper identification. Anyone who's ever spent any time in Houston knows that its diversity is as impressive as its land mass, and that's pretty much the way they like it. Illegals in Houston never had anything to fear from the good people of Texas during the rescues and evacuations. While most would probably frown on illegals residing there against the law, this is not the time to be splitting hairs about it, and the mayor making the rescue efforts into political rhetoric is truly disgusting, not to mention insulting. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.